Kumbaya, my lord.
That is a camp song, right?
Kumbaya. I never went to camp, so I can't relate to it. I wasn't a brownie or a Girl Scout, Girl Guide, whatever it was. I didn't do any of that stuff. So.
Have you ever been camping?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And I got bit underneath the eye by a mosquito, and I never went back.
Oh, Lord, Kumbaya.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Hit or Miss Hallmark Movie Reviews. I'm Daniela.
And I'm John. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the little bell
That's my line.
for notifications.
Welcome back to Christmas in July.
I'm excited it's still July. It's so hot. I mean, we shouldn't complain because we're in Canada and it should be cooler.
I know,
but it's not.
But the studio's hot,
There's heat waves everywhere.
but we're happy that it's still Christmas in July.
It's still snowing in my heart.
Yes. So today we have a premiere.
Yay!
We are reviewing Campfire Christmas.
I have to say, this one I thought was going to be trash. I was expecting nothing. I didn't want to see a movie about Camp Christmas. It just didn't feel right.
I was initially very apprehensive about watching this because summer and Christmas don't go hand in hand for me.
I mean, how can you say that when we're in the middle of Christmas in July?
I mean, weather-wise.
Oh, yeah. So, what's this one about?
Romance rekindles for Peyton, played by Tori Anderson, and her camp crush, Thomas, played by Corbin Bleu, during a holiday-themed reunion with all of her friends, which Peyton's parents decide to host in their family-owned summer camp before selling it. Cherished childhood memories come to the surface. Games, pageants, camp competitions in abundance are had, with love ultimately winning first prize.
Oh!
You like that, eh?
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
So what did we think about this?
For some reason, the name Campfire Christmas made me think it was going to be like around the campfire singing Kumbaya and very American feeling Christmas, and it was anything but.
Yeah, I agree with that. But also for us, like hardcore Hallmark Christmas movie fans, I kind of wanted to see like a bigwig here. Like one of the big guys. Well, I wanted to see someone like an Andrew Walker or Tyler or.
Yeah, of course. That's what everybody says.
For a premiere, I think a premiere needs like a big wig. I don't know.
I mean, all the other ones have them. And,
but I wanted one in this one.
Well, boo-hoo.
But anyway, they managed to pull off cozy, Christmas, joyful, sweet, entertaining.
They managed to pull off everything. I was absolutely shocked by this movie. It made me feel a lot of things I didn't even know were there. Just in terms of like, oh my God, I wish there was like a Christmas camp where you could just go and do a week of like Christmas activities in the summer with that camp vibe. Once I was watching, I was like there. I wanted to be there. That's totally something my family would have took part in.
You know, a summer camp reunion with a week of Christmas in July worked in, was very clever and very unique, and it worked. It was just a good and smart idea of the writers to create something focused around Christmas in July.
Well, yeah, they
really
branded this one.
Yeah. There was also some really interesting like twists on traditional Christmas things, a couple that were closer to traditional tropes, but done in July.
I was absolutely shocked at how Christmassy this movie was. I think maybe other than Christmas House 2.
Oh man, you love that one.
But in terms of being overly Christmas, like this had everything. And this was more Christmassy than most of the movies we saw in December.
Well, you even said that you think it's more Christmassy than Unexpected Christmas.
Well, an Unexpected Christmas isn't that Christmassy. That's what I was thinking of. It's like, when I was watching this movie, I was like, this is Christmas in July's An Unexpected Christmas. But then when I was thinking back, I was like, actually, in terms of being Christmassy, it's more Christmassy.
Because they made it so Christmassy, and because there was the theme of Christmas in July worked in, it was surprising, right? And that's what made it great.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I thought it was actually really cozy. The little bunks that they slept in with the red light and like the pictures.
The little Christmas bunks and all the little twists on like summer versions of Christmas games and stuff.
Yes,
and
that was fun.
You know,
and we're team green, team red.
Oh, yeah.
Red.
And and like the little snowmen s'mores.
Oh, yeah,
Snowmen
that was so
I was
cute.
like, I'm taking that idea. That's great.
Yeah. So, I thought the pacing was great. I thought the story was fully formed.
Yeah, considering there was 6 main sort of actors,
different...
a bunch of couples, they managed to tie up all the stories. The writing in this movie was excellent.
Definitely. I felt like we got a good sense of who these characters were in a short amount of time. And yeah, that's down to good writing and good performances.
Absolutely.
I was fully entertained. It was a clever take on Christmas in July, as we mentioned. There was enough to hold us despite certain elements that were otherwise predictable or repeats. But of course,
but like we say, those are things that we want. Those are things that people, even when people were kind of bad-mouthing this one on Facebook,
I think it's getting mixed reviews, right, on social media.
It absolutely is getting mixed reviews, but it's getting mixed reviews for some sort of stupid reason.
Silly things.
Yeah, yes. But, it doesn't matter. Not every movie's for everyone. And if it makes you uncomfortable, you're not going to enjoy the rest of the movie 15 minutes in. I understand that, but...
Just like how Love Classified kind of divided audiences. I think this one will divide audiences.
What kind of pissed me off, though, was where people were kind of hiding behind other reasons. Like, no, this movie was super boring, or it was not original. I was like, no, it was none of those things.
It was nothing but...
You can just say you don't like it.
Original. I think definitely it was unique and original.
That's the most it had
because they actually worked in Christmas in July. It was very Inception-like or meta or whatever that word is. We're experiencing Christmas in July in real life, and the movie was about Christmas in July.
Yeah, I mean...
That's clever. Yeah. That's a good idea. So let's talk about performances.
For sure. I actually feel it was hard for one person in this movie to stand out because everybody was very even. Everybody did their part. Everybody was... I guess they had pretty good lines to read, but if anything, Peyton stuck out to me just a little bit. Just because she had a couple more emotional scenes, and she was going in already apprehensive, and she played it really well, I thought. I like her a lot.
Yeah, I like her too. Another great ensemble cast movie here, kind of like 5-Star Christmas, like a great group of people. But the standout for me, I think, was Thomas. I thought he was the most genuine of the bunch. I really felt his sadness when he talked about his dad, passing away and not living life with any regrets and living in the moment.
Yeah, and he had a couple good scenes where somebody else was talking or giving, saying something emotional, and his facial acting, his reacting was just I was like, wow,
genuine and very expressive.
He did a great job.
I liked all of his choices. It was subtle, but it worked.
Yeah.
And I think, we should also mention that we really liked him in Love for Real, which was the Bachelor-inspired Hallmark movie.
Oh my God, I kept forgetting. Yeah, he was the Bachelor.
We really liked him in that.
Love for Real, that movie's great too.
Yeah, that's very fun. And of course, Hallmark would make a Bachelor-themed inspired movie. I mean, we were waiting for that, right?
That's possibly one of my top 10.
It's very entertaining. Yeah. It's very fun. I think we should talk about Beckett here, played by Jeffrey Bower Chapman.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are going to think that he's the standout because he's really fun.
Yeah, he was definitely fun. A little over the top. I mean...
A little over the top, but he was cute and lovable.
You could tell that he was acting over the top as well, though. It was kind of weird.
It was a choice.
But no, I was almost getting vibes that he's a straight jock dude that just can play it like a flamboyant gay dude really well.
I actually don't know.
I didn't look into it because you don't care, but that came across a couple times.
I'm not familiar with the actor, so I don't know what his deal in real life is.
But yeah, I think he might have been a big part of the contention.
I mean, he was fun. He was cute.
What people didn't like about this movie.
That's the silly part.
But I mean, when you go into it's a theater-based thing with performance, I was getting shades of Dirty Dancing, which maybe...
I got that too, Kellerman's.
Yeah, there's a couple shots they use where I was like, oh my God, this is Dirty Dancing.
This is probably why we liked this one so much. It kept reminding us of movies from either the 90s or the 80s or something like that, like Dirty Dancing and Indian Summer, Camp Cucamonga. It just kind of reminds us of childhood movies.
Pretty much, yeah. I was getting those vibes.
Despite not ever going to camp, I watched a lot of camp movies.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They do hold a thing. I'm actually surprised this hasn't been done.
Nit Picky. I think you had a Nit Picky here.
I had a few actually.
Oh, okay.
When I started thinking about it, I had a few. Only small ones.
Yeah.
And one of them was Christmas in July name drops. They're good, but there's probably one or two too many. I just think they're close to 5 or 6. I mean, the first 4 I was on board with, and I was like, okay.
Christmas in July, party!
I wouldn't miss the last Christmas in July in camp ever. Can you believe it's our last Christmas in July?
For Christmas in July.
And then also, if they were going to do that, I really was pining for the name of her book to be Campfire Christmas. I feel like that kind of got lost.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like there might have been
right.
another title. Maybe there was, or maybe it was even just Christmas in July.
That definitely should have been the title of the book. That actually, went right past me. So I just want to mention a few things that go back to our original Hallmark list, because there were quite a few here.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of tropes that hit the original list. So secondary romance and third romance and maybe fourth romance and one between two men, which is always interesting to see.
I like that they explained that it's like, I didn't even come out yet in high school, so I never got to have the camp hookup. I was like,
yeah.
Well, that's actually a cute way of putting it.
I'm sure a lot of people could maybe relate to that if they were in that situation, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. There's a proposal here
Oh, yeah.
between Peyton and Thomas.
I love
Spoiler,
that.
but
That's
yes.
good. Yeah.
And then selling the house, business, or farm. Mom and dad are ready to retire. The family camp business, but they do that one last hurrah. So it hit a lot of those original ones.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it hit a lot of the Christmas ones. And this one, for that reason, this one did very well in all of my rating systems.
Let's talk about the writer and the director.
The writer, Anna White.
Anna White.
She's amazing. I was halfway through the movie, I was looking her up and
Butler's in Love.
Butler's in Love. Great.
Christmas CEO. The Christmas Ring, and the list kind of goes on and on.
Yeah.
She's written some already classic ones.
But this one was, a little cut above, a cut above.
This was clever.
It was just her that wrote it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was very clever and unique.
Yeah,
and that's always hard to
like
do, especially in Hallmark. But it's always hard to do. The director here is David Strasser.
David Strasser. Yeah, in terms of production, I actually thought this movie had some very interesting camera movements. Ones you don't really see a lot. Like kind of just
the slow-mo fast, and then the
just weird
ramping,
weird
speed
movements
ramping.
and stuff. It's just the kind of artsy things that you don't see in Hallmark movies, but it worked really well. I try to play a couple of examples.
I think it also used speed ramping in the montage scenes where they're playing that game.
Oh yeah, but you see that. That's not unheard of. These were more like kind of designed movements to like kind of pan the camera down and in for like motions and like winding around people. It looked special as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the camp looks so cool.
The camp was amazing. So whoever did set design here, bravo to you, because it felt so Christmassy and so festive. Like all the lights and just the decorations inside.
It really
outside,
felt like Christmas. It was more Christmassy, like I said, than most other movies we've seen this year.
It was really cool. So why don't we do our Christmas meter?
The Christometer.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to give Campfire Christmas 10 Lords of Leaping.
Boom. 10 Lords of Leaping. That's a pretty good score. Up there. I'm going to give Campfire Christmas 12 drummers drumming.
Dun, 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 dun.
I had to give it the perfect score because I don't think anything's going to beat it.
We got one more premiere, guys.
I mean, yes, I have good feelings for Christmas
With
in
Jesse.
Joyland.
Yeah.
But this movie was pretty much one of the best Christmas movies I've seen this year. So.
Wow, that's quite a statement too.
Yeah.
Amazing. I did love it. So why don't we get to our Christmas hit or miss list?
Let's get to the Christmas list.
Christmas fake out.
No. A Christmas party.
Pageant.
I mean, does that count? Yeah, pageant.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we gotta give it.
Character with a holiday name.
Was there not?
I don't think so.
Reference to picking out the perfect Christmas tree?
No.
No.
Ice skating. No. I mean, I wouldn't expect it in a Campfire Christmas movie.
No, I guess not. Santa makes an appearance.
Twice. Yes. Character obsessed with Christmas.
I mean, absolutely. The parents.
Yeah, I would say they were obsessed.
And technically, just everybody that goes there. The whole reason is for like people that didn't want Christmas to end, right? Or for people that didn't really get to do Christmas when Christmas happens.
Yeah.
A hot beverage.
Well, yes,
There is.
but they also even had a frosty beverage to go with the theme.
Frosty hot chocolate, yeah. I love that.
That was very
really
clever
cool.
too. Clever.
Mm-hmm.
A horse-drawn sleigh. No.
Was it not?
Negatory.
Christmas in the title. Ding.
Definitely. Granted a Christmas wish. No.
No. Snowball fight. Absolutely there was.
Yeah? But it was a Julyified.
It was Julyified, but
Water balloons.
it was called a snowball fight.
Caroling. No, but there was like singing in the pageant or in the play.
Yeah,
that they put
that's
on,
gotta
right?
count. Christmas caroling.
Okay, let's say yes then.
Yeah.
Let's say yes.
Christmas magic.
No.
No twinkles.
No. Mistletoe kiss. Yes.
Absolutely there was.
Finally, we see one of those.
I think there might have been a few actually.
But like, we haven't seen that. in a lot of these, really. Even the older ones.
No, it's pretty played out. Digital or fake snow? No, there wasn't.
Okay, no, then I must have messed up.
Anyway, we loved this movie.
We liked it. Guys, let us know what you thought in the comments below. Did you see this one? What did you think? Hit or miss the Hallmark?
We're right on the Christmas meter for you.
Where did it? Let us know. Thank you so much for the support.
And,
So we may attempt another live. We have attempted and failed this many times.
I think we figured it out, but it's just I think what we're just going to do is marathon something and just leave our channel running, and we're going to be watching.
Yeah. If you guys are there to watch it, great. If not, that's okay.
Yeah.
It may not work still, so who knows? Who knows? But we are going to attempt to do that again. And we have a few more. Not that many, though. Not that many reviews left for Christmas in July.
I think we're going to stick with Christmas in July right to the end.
Yeah.
I know that there's
Hallmark's not doing that.
Coming. Yeah, but we're not going to.
We're going to follow the Canadian schedule, which is W Network schedule, and they're going right to the end of the month.
Yeah, they even have a marathon of Christmas and Evergreen. Which maybe we can.
We will try to live that. We will try, but again, no promises.
Yeah. But thanks for tuning in, and
thanks everyone.
We'll see you next episode.
Bye.
Bye.